A small southern town in the United States. The sky is overcast with heavy grey clouds, quiet streets and a few scattered houses with an old, worn high school building in the background. The trees sway gently in the wind, casting long, eerie shadows. The atmosphere feels isolated and tense, as if something is watching. The lighting is dim and muted, creating a foreboding sense of stillness. Inside a dimly lit school hallway, dust particles float in the air as the camera moves slowly down the long corridor. Flickering overhead lights cast an unsettling glow. A closed door on the side suddenly opens slightly, and a human head quickly peeks out, then disappears. The camera zooms in on the door, which is now closed and locked, is eerily silent, heightening the feeling of dread. A dark bedroom at night. The camera slowly zooms toward the window, where vague shadows move outside. Faint, chilling whispers begin, becoming clearer but still unintelligible. The room is filled with deep, unsettling shadows. The protagonist stares toward the window, terrified by the invisible presence outside. The wind outside intensifies the eerie mood, with curtains fluttering slightly. A second-story bedroom window view of a large lawn at night. The moon is hidden behind clouds, casting only faint light. Standing in the middle of the lawn is a tall, shadowy figure, its body entirely black and featureless. The figure is between 6 to 9 feet tall, completely still, emitting a terrifying, guttural scream. The scream sounds like a man choking, but the figure's mouth doesn't move. The scene is frozen in fear and darkness. A tense scene unfolds in a dark bedroom. The protagonist struggles to open a bedroom door, pulling with all their strength, but the door remains immovable, as though something invisible is holding it shut. The room is dimly lit, with shadows creeping up the walls. After a long struggle, the door suddenly swings open with ease, as if whatever was holding it has let go. The camera lingers on the now open door, heightening the eerie silence. A nighttime scene outside a high school building. The camera focuses on a large window on the side of the school. Beyond the glass, a tall, dark, and featureless shadow figure stands motionless. Its presence feels unnatural and menacing. The figure has no face or eyes, but it's clearly watching the protagonist. The camera zooms in slowly, holding on the figure until a passerby breaks the tension. The figure then disappears as mysteriously as it appeared. A nighttime football field under bright stadium lights. The camera tracks a quick, dark blur dashing across the field, almost too fast to see clearly. The figure stops near a window, standing unnaturally tall. Its neck is grotesquely long, stretching far beyond normal proportions. The figure is tall, distorted, and wrong, standing around 12 feet tall. The atmosphere is surreal and terrifying, with the protagonist and friends in shock as they try to comprehend what they're seeing. A school hallway at night, dimly lit and full of shadows. The protagonist runs in terror as the long-necked creature pursues. The creature's limbs are unnaturally long, its grotesque arms grabbing nearby lockers and walls to pull itself forward. Its face is a nightmare, an eyeless, hollow stare with a wide, terrifying grin. The creature moves with unsettling speed, propelling itself faster as it closes in on the protagonist. The atmosphere is one of pure horror and adrenaline. A wide shot of the high school building at twilight, with the protagonist standing at a distance, watching the building. The sun is setting, casting long, creeping shadows across the ground. The school feels ominous, with an air of mystery and dread. The sky is a mix of dark purples and greys, and the faint sound of whispers lingers in the air. As darkness falls, the school seems to absorb the light, becoming an unsettling void. A black screen fades in, accompanied by the soft sound of wind and faint whispers. The whispers slowly fade away, leaving only silence. The camera zooms into the darkness before the screen fades to black.